With global competition intensifying, New Zealand is setting its sights on ASEAN and Malaysia in particular as it looks to deepen trade and investment links across the region. FMT spoke with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon in Auckland to discuss his administration's plans. Interviewed by Ibrahim Sani, Luxon explained how his government is looking to attract more capital from Malaysian and regional investors and how New Zealand hopes to strengthen business-to-business ties across ASEAN.
Malaysian investors have been very successful here in New Zealand. They understand the market, they've been coming here for a long time, and they're hugely respected within New Zealand. And so we just want to turbocharge all of that and ultimately also encourage opportunities for New Zealand firms to make a contribution to building up the Malaysian economy as well.
Luxon said his country is introducing major reforms to its Overseas Investment Act to attract foreign investment.
Would there be more overtures from the New Zealand government in trying to attract more companies, not just from Malaysia, but of course from ASEAN?
We have simplified our planning laws so that projects get done much faster by opening up something called Fast Track, which means a one-stop shop to get all your resource and building consents that you need to get projects away. And importantly, we've also got something called Investment Boost, which is essentially a 20% tax write-off for any investments in plant capital and equipment. And for a lot of our projects here in the country, that really does matter.
The New Zealand Prime Minister said his government was also keen to attract skilled labour to its shores.
What about mobility of workers? Would that be a little bit more lax on top of the corporate incentives that has been presented by your government?
When the rest of the world is tightening up some of its immigration settings, we're wanting to attract investment to the country and also obviously skilled people as well that can make a contribution. And so we'll continue to look at those settings. And it's always important, as you know, in immigration to make sure that your immigration settings are tied to your infrastructure development and obviously to your economic strategy as well.
Beyond investment, Luxon said New Zealand is broadening cooperation with ASEAN in high-growth sectors from renewable energy and halal food to space and technology.
You were talking about the halal industry. Perhaps a little bit more ideas coming from you, Mr. Prime Minister, in terms of what other industries that you're looking at in terms of deepening the depth of the industries.
What probably people don't, they know us for our agriculture, but they don't realise that we're also the third biggest launcher of rockets into space. We have a fantastic, we have a fantastic rocket program here and advanced aviation and space sector that's growing very, very quickly. And so that's been a key area of growth for us. I know a lot of people think of us as the country that has a lot of sheep and a lot of cattle, but actually we're also a country that is doing a fantastic job in services and particularly in technology.
With Luxon at the helm, Malaysia and the rest of ASEAN appear set to expand their partnership with New Zealand significantly.